Hey guys, Prince Wisdom here. So this is a new series which I will reserve just to talk about random stuff that happened in my life, especially when I was working in the call center. So as you might have guessed, I used to work as a call center agent in a well-known multinational bank. I am sure you have seen plenty of YouTube videos on this topic, but hell, this is my story. So as you know or have probably heard, working in a call center is pretty crap. In fact, any customer service or retail job is garbage. And add to the fact that we were paid about the equivalent of around $218 monthly, it was safe to assume that about 90% of us hated our jobs. Especially when friends from overseas call centers would tell us that they were paid around $25 to $40 an hour. In my opinion, just like it's compulsory in some countries for everyone to serve in the military for a period of time, it should be compulsory for everyone to have worked in either of these fields at least once in their lives. Not because of anything, but because everyone would then appreciate the amount of work that goes into it, and it will teach the so-called crappy customers to appreciate employees instead of treating them like shit just to get something done. Anyway, my bank used to offer this service called a cash installment plan, where you can block a certain amount of available balance on your credit card and take that as a cashier's order, and that could be cashed out. The blocked funds would then be released monthly by adding the installment to your credit card bill. Complicated? I know. I mean, it is the reason we had so many problems because of them. The biggest problem was the actual back-end processing was done by a department in the same bank but in another country, meaning the work had been outsourced to cut cost. Cheap asses. What it also meant was that if there was a customer that called us and told us there was a problem with the processing, let's say the amount or the tenor, we had to coordinate with a team of people that could barely string together a coherent sentence in English, and with internal mail only, mind you. They had no phone extensions in their departments, except for their manager who never answered their phone in the first place, even if our managers called him. All this, meeting our sales targets and following up customer queries, all while answering at least 80 calls in an 8-hour shift. Ridiculous. To make our lives easier, what we used to do was file this as a complaint and send a mail to the overseas team and ask the complaints team to take it from there. Well, as you expect, they don't usually do their jobs, and the ultimate blame usually used to fall on us. Most of the time. Because we made the effort to help the douchebags in the first place. Most of us didn't give a shit either way. It was here that I developed my ultimate hatred for stupid people and ended up quitting my job after about 1.5 years of employment.